Hi, it's Vicky with Conde Systems Technical Support, and I am in Photoshop Elements 10, and I get asked the question sometimes after a setup, what settings do I use when I go back to my normal printing? So when we set you up with the ICC profile for sublimation with your Ricoh and Epson printers, we create a unique setting within Photoshop Elements so that you can print to your sublimation printer using the ICC profile. So to get back to a normal printing environment, you would have to go back to the default settings within within Photoshop and Corel Draw, but that's a different video. So I'm in Photoshop Elements 10, and I want to quickly show you how just to get back to your default settings in your print dialog box. So again, I just put something on the page so I can access my print settings. So if I'm going back to a normal printing environment from my sublimation printer, I'm going to click File. I'm going to click File. I'm going to click Print, and that opens up my print dialog box. So I can preview my image here. Now I'm going to choose my printer, and the printer that we're going to pretend to print to is going to be the as soon as I find it, the Oki C86. Okay, so to change my settings back to a normal printing environment, I'm going to choose More Options, and I'm not going to mirror my image, so I'm going to turn that off, and then I'm going to go to Color Management, and I'm going to make sure that Printer manages color, because that's the normal printing environment. Under a default setting, when you install Photoshop Elements, Printer manages color. So you're going to go back to Color Handling under Color Management and choose Printer manages color. Okay, Sublimation printer, Photoshop Elements manages color. So normal printing environments, Printer manages color, which disables the ICC profile which we send to you and set up for you with your sublimation printer. Your rendering intent is usually going to be something like relative, and that's a normal default setting. So these are tweaks right here, not a major setting, but to get back to your defaults, you could change it, back to relative. And so that's how you go back to your normal printing environment with the C86, or just a default setting within Photoshop Elements version 10. So I'm just going to click OK. Now I'm ready to print to my Oki 8600, so that I can print under a normal environment without the ICC profile. So again, now I'm ready to print, I would click Print. However, for demonstration purposes, I'm not going to print. So again, my name is Vicky with Conde Systems, and this video was about going back to your normal printing environment from a sublimation printer. So if you have any questions or concerns, anything that you need to ask, you can call into Conde, go to Support, go to 2 for your first available technician. My name is Vicky, and thank you for your time.